In the Ibachi, an individual has everything it takes to do what their chi brought them into the world to do. This is the space of your spirit that your Ikenga sits. Your Ikenga is your physical and spiritual will, your ability to actualize what you desire through your own efforts, or the kinetic force of your chi moving through time and space. This is also the space where your Onye sits, or your manifesting ability, your ability to make your desires an actuality without force or motion, but through the sure force of manifestation. Both the Ikenga is the masculine force an individual has in the world, while the Onye is the feminine.
Understanding the Igbo Cosmos Series, Lecture 3, The Personal Chi, Chi Onye, the concept of Chi na Eke. In the Igbo cosmology, every reincarnating soul comes with a guide and a destiny. This guide and destiny is referred to as Chi na Eke. The guide is Chi, the destiny is Eke. All the prefixes of Chi in Igbo nomenclature refers to the personal Chi and not to the higher Chi or Okike Abiama. It is the wrong mindset derived from the foreign religions that has tried to link these Igbo names directly to Okike, and this is very wrong. Hence, names like Chioma, Nkechi, Chinazoku, Chinwendu, Chinemerem, Obamsinachim, Osinachi, etc. are all linked to the personal or individual Chi. Now, the Chi can be from a family ancestral lineage who has passed a path before and departed, and by a wish, what is called Ekwa Onu in Ngwa dialect. I don't really know what it is called in other dialects of Igbo, but in Ngwa dialect they call it Ekwa Onu. It is a wish. And so that soul may desire to change the path. That wish, which it has anchored in creation, we now produce a guide that we see it to fulfillment when that soul reincarnates. Thus, in general cosmology, such soul reincarnates with a star following him, which is the guide or the Chi. This Chi knows the path that the reincarnated soul will take, and the responsibility of this Chi is to protect this soul from negative energies and to guide him to fulfill his purpose of incarnation in that particular earth life. That is the purpose of Chi. Chi protects the soul that it is guiding and make sure that that soul fulfills its purpose in that particular earth life. At times, Chi could be a human spirit who came previously with a particular purpose but could not fulfill it. So when that soul passes back to the beyond, he chooses to fulfill that mission from the beyond through a reincarnating soul, and then guides that soul onto fulfillment. In many instances, this kind of chi can be very disastrous because any sign or weakness or failure on the side of the guided will make the chi feel pains, because he will remember that he himself told the same path and failed previously, and he would not want this soul to do so or to do same. So the chi could resort to an extreme force to ensure that the soul he is guiding fulfills. That is why at times this force can result to disorientation and disalignment on the physical body of the guided soul, manifesting as physical illnesses or catastrophes. This also shows that every soul has its own personal chi or God. That is why Psalm 82 verse 6 acknowledges that we are gods. Christ affirms it stronger when he said that the kingdom of God is within you. That is an allegory that insinuates that we carry divinity within us. Just as a seeker, Kema Michael Wisdom puts it. He says, and I quote him, Ikenga translates in English as the power or authority within you to conquer in all fields of life. When you stand upright, the external representation of your chi, called Ikenga, links the internal representation of your chi, which is within you. It tells you that you can be a man of authority if you can master what is in your mind, unquote. Let me say that Ndi Igbo knew all this, and that is why in the Igbo language we say Onye na chi ya. In the Igbo cosmology, a man's chi defines the path he will tow. And when he flows in tandem with his chi, he will fulfill his eke on earth. Romans 8 verse 30 tells you that your chi predestinates you and helps you to fulfill. Ndi Igbo knows that eke of a man is already predetermined in the realms of the soul and inscribed on his palms. Ndi Igbo also knows that every activity of man is inscribed on his palms, and that is why we lay emphasis on Akediocha. That is the reason an Igbo man opens his palms in prayer when he faces Anyanwu to pray. That is to ascertain that he comes to equity with clean hands. Any aberration found on his palm can alter his eke and throw off his guide at that point in time, and this can also be disastrous until there is a cleansing or a redirection. Now, there are two types of eke. We have eke oma na eke ojo. In the Igbo cosmos, the eke is usually sought out to know how to help the human soul that reincarnates with it, depending on the mission of that soul in the very earth life. In fact, children with evil eke within the Igbo cosmos used to be rooted out or disposed immediately so as to save the society crisis in the future. But today, what do we have? Christianity has allowed these evil Eke people to grow side by side, thereby producing evil men who commit all sorts of mpụ na arụ in the Igbo society, and has become a threat to the light bearers who are ndị Ekoma. Understanding these things helps us to know the importance of going back to Omenala and Odinala in order to rebuild the shattered Igbo society that once ruled this creation. Do not forget to share. Get ready for our next lecture. Ofo na Ogu. I am Nwada Nkemderim. Ka amamihe nke Chukwu Okike Abiama bara anyị niile ụba. Ise.
Mgbe ọ bụ na m nụrụ ọja, obi awụlitewe m. Mgbe ọ bụ na ọja hara, ihe niile na-eri m mmụọ ahapụ n'ụmụ aka. Igbo amaka.